The word of the day is the Dunning-Kruger Effect. This is a psychological term I've been thinking about a lot lately. The Dunning-Kruger Effect is a cognitive bias identified in 1999 by two psychologists, David Dunning and Justin Kruger. The Dunning-Kruger Effect describes the systematic tendency of people with low ability in a specific area to give overly positive assessments of their ability. This chart does a good job of illustrating the phenomenon. On the x-axis is competence and on the y-axis is confidence. Incompetent people assume they are much better at doing something than they actually are because they lack the metacognitive skills to assess their performance accurately. As they gain knowledge and experience and their competence grows, they inevitably descend from the peak of Mount Stupid to the Valley of Despair. But if they persevere, they eventually climb up the slope of enlightenment to the plateau of sustainability and achieve true competence, not simply the illusion of competence. The problem, of course, is that most people remain on the peak of Mount Stupid because it's nice up there. Alexander Pope famously said, "A little learning is a dangerous thing," meaning that much harm is done when mostly ignorant people presume to have greater knowledge than they have. In a similar way, Socrates said, "The only thing I know is that I know nothing." Having humility about your ignorance and knowing when to admit your lack of knowledge should never be considered a weakness. The temptation, of course, is to apply the Dunning-Kruger effect to others. I am guilty of this. Sometimes I look around and want to say, idiots everywhere. But I also know that I'm ignorant in a million small ways, and even in a million small ways that I'm ignorant of. I don't even know what I don't know. The Dunning-Kruger effect.